Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, starring Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, Hayden Christensen, Ian McDiarmid, Samuel L. Jackson, Jimmy Smits, and Frank Oz, and directed by George Lucas. Now, before I get into this review I'm just going to say this. I remember being really excited for this movie and how disappointed I was by the end of the day. And how do you mean by that? Well, let's get into it. I never really commented on opening crawls, but war, heroes on both sides, and evil everywhere. This is perhaps the worst opening crawl in a Star Wars movie ever. I do love the opening shot with the drum rolls, and everything and it's a cool moment of the film in my opinion. When Anakin and Obi-Wan go to General Grievous' ship, some dumb comedy comes in, like the buzz droids, and the same stupid battle droids getting taken out by the Jedi. Like, how many more times are you going to send the battle droids into action against the Jedi? It's the same damn thing every time. Like, how stupid is this movie? General Grievous is a badass robot, and I love his voice, but he's not a very good villain. For all he does is run away from a fight every single time. Like, that's so goddamn annoying. Count Dooku does that bad-looking CGI flip. Like, you need to work on that damn CGI. You're always CGIing the original trilogy, so fix the damn flip, George. God, this movie makes me so angry. Palpatine tells Anakin to leave Obi-Wan. Like, Anakin is the stupidest character. In fact, all the characters here are stupid. Like Yoda, Mace Windu, Newt Gunray, and hell, even General Grievous is an idiot here. Particularly since they can't predict ratios, Anakin and Obi-Wan. Nobody knows what Palpatine's evil master plan is, or at least the audience knows. Or General Grievous has a collection of Jedi lightsabers, but doesn't he know the Jedi mind tricks? Because that really annoyed the hell out of me at this point. Fun fact, Return of the Jedi was supposed to be called Revenge of the Jedi, so they ended up switching it from Revenge to Return and decided they should title this movie Revenge of the Sith. And what kind of crappy dialogue is another happy landing by Obi-Wan? I mean, really? Again, they bring up the events that never happened in this movie, and Jar Jar, and that really just makes me crazy how we can't even tell what the hell they're saying. And Jar Jar says, "Excuse me," which, can I just say, Jar Jar, you're not exqueezed, okay? In fact, you're never exqueezed. But they made him only have one line and show up one more time at the end of the movie. Padme is pregnant with twins, but we won't find out about twins until the end of the movie. But Anakin's reaction after she says she's pregnant, I felt it took him a while to process that. And I got the impression he didn't want to be a father because the way he looked was awkward. Anakin dreams of Padme dying from giving birth. Like, how he dreams about his mother dying is, to be honest, just dead in the water. And when he tells Yoda, Yoda knows what's up with this guy, and all sorts of things are wrong with his life. But he's too stupid to know it. When Anakin isn't granted to be a Jedi Master, and how Samuel Jackson talks to him like the character from Pulp Fiction, Jules Winfield, which I'll get there if I ever do a Quentin Tarantino retrospective, and reacts with the seat, "Take a seat, young Skywalker," was, I wish he was in Pulp Fiction. I wish this movie was Pulp Fiction, to be honest. And I also wish that I was watching Pulp Fiction other than this piece of crap. If Mace Windu doesn't trust Anakin with Palpatine, then why put him to spy him? That makes no sense to me. I love the scene of the opera with a giant bubble. The cinematography in that scene was just outstanding, just gorgeous. The scene of the Wookiee village where they ruin Chewbacca half to death. I hate those scenes. Just hate them. Because they've ruined Chewbacca and the whole Wookiee race. But luckily they didn't ruin Han Solo or the Millennium Falcon, so that's a good thing. Obi-Wan foolishly jumps into a war zone with battle droids, destroyers, and General Grievous. And fights Grievous with lightsabers, and he has 4 while Obi-Wan has 1. Like, that's not fair to people. And takes a giant lizard thing, which I love the giant lizard, but that fight is unfortunately too prolonged. Anakin finds out that Palpatine is the Sith Lord. The Jedi Council have been looking for all this time, but they're all stupid fools and don't know what the hell they're doing. Just like George Lucas doesn't know how to write better dialogue than this pile of crap. When Obi-Wan kills General Grievous with a gun and says, "So uncivilized." Decapitating people is uncivilized, and I'm so sorry he's so stupid to grab a weapon and shoots the villain's heart out when it just saved your retarded ass. Mace Windu and 300 other Jedis, who get killed off really quickly, and Mace Idiot versus Palpatine's fight was stupid and ridiculous. And the moment Anakin became Darth Vader was never earned. I don't think this movie deserved it. It didn't earn it at that point. Like, he just cuts Mace Idiot's hand off, and he just joins Darth Sidious, like, snap of a finger. Like, this is the worst writing in Star Wars history. Oh, I hate this movie! When Darth Sidious says execute Order 66, like, what does that mean? Like, really? That line made absolutely no sense. There's no point in saying it whatsoever. Just say, kill all the Jedi and get rid of them or something. When Padme says to Anakin, "You're breaking my heart," and the way she's crying is talking made me think how whiny these people are in this movie, like Natalie Portman and Hayden Christensen. Well, Natalie at this point. Hayden Christensen throughout this entire prequel trilogy. He's too whiny. When Anakin screams and force chokes Padme, makes me think Hayden Christensen, and I'm going to get to this now, is a terrible actor. And I don't want to see him or hear him as Anakin Skywalker after this movie trilogy. There's rumors that he'll be in the other movies as well, but I don't want to see that ever again. Just what a Razzie Award this movie is. The fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan is so prolonged, it just took too long. But Obi-Wan does win the fight when he cuts Anakin's legs off, and I was glad he gets burned up and his legs cut off at this point. Darth Vader is ruined by this movie when he says, "Where is Padme?" and here it comes, the funniest line ever. No! It was just too laughable. It's so freaking bad. I really hate the prequel trilogy and the characters I never cared for whatsoever. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 1.8 out of 10. I can't see how people like this movie more than Attack of the Clones, and I don't see how this is the best one of the prequels. It's absolutely the worst of the whole series, not counting the Clone Wars, which I'm going to confess, I am not reviewing Clone Wars. I am not adding that to the series. I'd rather just stick to the actual movies, and not the Christmas specials, nor do I want to watch the Clone Wars movie. And I don't even want to watch the TV shows. Give me a break. And I think it's of it as its own thing. The acting is so bad, and the storyline is horrible. The moment Anakin became Darth Vader was never earned, and this is the worst Star Wars movie by far. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me first. And next week I will be back with Star Wars The Force Awakens. And before I say goodbye, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a positive comment in the bottom if you can. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and watch some more videos. And until next time, may the Force be with you.